Okay, howdy everybody. Greetings. Good morning. Let's play some video games on the internet. Starting today with some Dustland Delivery. When we left off, we were home. We made it home. We do still have this thing to take care of though. Rawhide to that far off land. So, yeah, that place is way the hell up here. And to get there, we have to go way the hell down here, and then go around, and then up, and then come all the way back again. Yeah. Yeah. That's the plan. Why are you lit up? I'm not sure why this one's got the marker. I don't remember. Hey there, tasks. What's going on? What's the name of that place? Oh, that's Iron Bucket's first task. Alright, now I remember. We got that mission when we were up here. So, we got some time. I'm going to get some other stuff done before we head out to do that thing. We just got here. I probably need to dump some stuff into storage. How is the depot doing? We got space in the depot? We've got space in the depot. Let's dump a whole bunch of scrap. Yeah, like half the scrap. Free up some space. I think that'll do. Okay, gets us down to 9,500 out of 17,000. We've got some spending cash. I got to make some decisions about some upgrades. My plan currently is we're going to spend some time just hitting some of the local scavenge locations so I can gather up some more raw materials. Then we're going to make some decisions on some upgrades for the characters and for the truck. So I want to go here. They've got the ammo as one of the items in the salvage area there. Makes sense. Sword Point Military Base. Maybe hit this place while we're down here. This looks pretty standardized, these locations. I think it's the exact same list at all of them. Yeah, it looks like the exact same list at all of them. What was the reason to go down here? Fuel. Yeah, we do need fuel also, actually. We can get fuel there also. What order to do this in? We've got 1,800 fuel. That'll actually... Oh, 1,000 fuel. I'm pretty sure that'll get us down there. Well, let's just go here first. We'll go grab some fuel. We'll do some looting here while we're there. Then we'll pop out and come down and get some ammo. And we'll kind of go from there. So, that's my current plan. Okay. Books. Books. I don't think... Are books ever on these lists? I need to find the best way to get a hold of books. And it could be buying them. Search. Books has search. So buy them here. Get the building materials we need here to set up our town. Yeah, I don't think books for just purchase are actually manufactured anywhere. I think it's all secondary. There's nobody producing them. Alright, I'll have to see just how much it costs to buy books. Either store. Buy. 1,100 scrap. That's not too bad. Let's buy 100 books. That's the other thing we need. Need to get... Maybe I'll buy that right now or figure out how to build that right now. Library. Oops. Library. Collecting rainwater provides a small amount of clean water. Let's learn that. Confirm. Close out of there. Go to craft. Other. Rain harvester. Craft. Confirm. Then we go to parts. Other. Rain harvester install. We have one of our 10 available slots. Then, oh, I have to be... We have to leave in order to do the thing, huh? That's kind of funny. Alright, so we can get water and wastewater now whenever we need to. I'm going to be doing some more of these things, but I'm going to go collect a bunch of resources before I make some decisions here. I'd like to get... See, this one doesn't make any sense to me. Hammock. It takes the seating pad and the big bed. Seating pad, driver fatigue increase -1. Big bed, fatigue relief from sleep plus 25. Two separate bonuses. This requires both of those to make, but only lists one of those two bonuses. Does it take both of those and combine them into a single item? Am I getting the benefit from both or not? It would make sense to me that, you know, having to build both of these and then combine those and more materials to make this one would give you both benefits, but it doesn't specifically say that. So I'm kind of guessing. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of water. That enough space? I don't think we'll be filling up that kind of space without buying up large quantities of trade goods for just salvaging stuff. That's probably more than enough space. Are we set otherwise? We got drinking water. We got wastewater. We're going to buy fuel down there. We got ammo, food. Oh, I need more tires. They are not abundant here. They are abundant there. Do I care that much? We're only buying like, I don't know, 10 or so just to stay ahead of the curve. Yeah, we don't care. Alright, that makes sure we stay ahead of that curve. I think we're good to go. Off we go. Oops, I forgot to spend the night somewhere. Forgot to rest up at the inn. Okay, ooh, 36. Already at 9%. Wow. Shouldn't have hit bargain. Yeah, figured. That's a few more than I expected. And of course we hit the high end. And as usual, it's nighttime. Why do I always hit these at night? Not good. Not good at all. Ah, that trip didn't go the way I was hoping. Ah, stop hitting bargain. Let's head back home, drop some stuff off. I might run into that northern spot, the factory we found earlier, or we were told about. It's probably a bad idea. We'll save before we go in. It's probably too early. Either stagger. Oops. Still here. So, that's where I'm thinking of going, but I also think it's a terrible idea. Time to leave. It's a terrible idea. Terrible, terrible idea. Especially with multiple of my people tired. And now we get super nasty rain. Really high infection rate. I should have stopped before we came in here. Do this a little differently. Let's actually stop before we hit the infection area. Get everybody rested up, then we'll head in. Sure does rain a lot for a, infected wasteland. It looks like the Southwest United States. Task completed. Side story coffee factory. Hill of beans. Acquired coffee. So, abandoned scrapyard, tire factory, distillery, materials factory, scavenger camp. High infection rate, tradable items, needs, produces, med, scrap, tires, salt, and coffee. I don't have a lot of, I didn't bring a bunch of cash to do good trades with. Is there anything outbound? Meds, salt, and coffee. They do need meds? Alright, we'll load up on meds on our way out. Instant 45%. Oh, we failed. Oh, kind of figured. Ooh, this could be bad. Explosive, berserk, and frenzied. Or frenzied claws. Nice. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and bail out of here now. I've got some idea of how it works and the danger level that we're dealing with. Let's go ahead and trade one last time. Buy up some meds with my cash. It'll take forever for that risk number to come down. Traded some infected meat. I was going to try to use as a decoy or some jewelry, huh? Alright, home again. 6,000 out of 17, and the depot is at 10 out of 20. Almost 11 out of 20. Good book supply, good ammo supply, good tire supply. Go ahead and give me all my scrap back. What's remaining of my surplus? Ooh, down to 5,500 already. That was expensive, but we gotta go sell some meds. Scarce item, meds, sell. $6,000 scrap and a core for more storage. All right, let's craft some things. So the bottom 6, starting here with weather, are all truck related. And I do want to get some of these done, but I want to make sure. Let's see, craftable, don't show all. We've got melee already for everybody. We've got guns that I can make currently. Clothing. I want headwear. I want a thinking cap. Actually, let's go look at our guys. You currently have no clothing. No clothing, no clothing. All right, nobody's got clothing. So, we want a thinking cap and a baseball cap for those two. Made an advanced version. Takes them up to a 40. What is your specialty? Attack and focus. My pacifist is my combat specialist with the attack dog. That's awesome. I gotta spend some points on her to get rid of that negative. Yeah, she needs one more skill up. Yeah, we need 3. Soon. Okay, so that gets us down to the clothing here for armor for the folks. 3, 3, and 3. That's not bad. So is this arms, legs, and chest armor? I only have body and attachment. How does that work? What cat? These are... I guess everything's labeled equipment. They're all the exact same cost to make. Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. Got an advanced one. Okay, but so is it just one piece and you just, you know, if you happen to like the look of one thing over another? Let's go find out. And where does it track that? I don't see any ratings on this screen for armor anywhere. Yeah, it's looking like it's just one choice. I mean, you can pick which kind you want, but it's just one item. Guess I should have looked at this first and learned recipes. Got the good stuff. Defense 10, focus 5, ruins, team scout range +1 does not stack. Interesting. I'll have to come back through this list. I really should have hit the show all. Katana. Don't have the materials, huh? I need to learn in sequence a whole bunch of these things. Now which one am I missing? Standard pistol. We have the whole chain yet? Apparently not. Pipe gun? Pipe gun. Jeez. Steel pipe. Which needs metal club and the bat. So we have those, or the materials for them, and the recipes. So why is it not? I must not have enough to do the entire chain working its way up for all these other items. So, semi-automatic rifle, which requires bolt action rifle, which requires standard pistol and steel pipe. Ooh, legendary. So we're up to standard pistol. So semi-automatic rifle, bolt action rifle, standard pistol, steel pipe. Oh, I need another steel pipe. Working my way up the chain here. Alright, so starting back at the bottom again. Semi-automatic. Oh, I need 2 bolt-action rifles, which means we need to go back and get more of those. Yeah, this is where we're going to run into the problem. We're not going to make it the entire chain. Whoa, look at all that time. And then another standard pistol. Hey, we were able to make it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I didn't look at the number. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It burned a core and the semi-automatic rifle in a failed crafting attempt at 60%. Wow, does that suck. Because now I have to go back to get more bolt-action rifles, which take another pistol. I have to go through that whole freaking chain again. Oh my god. I ended up with nothing. Used a huge amount of time, huge amount of resources, and a core, and got nothing. I hate this system. This system sucks. I mean, it sucks in multiple ways. The system sucks in, you know, these crafting rates. Fine, I need more skill to be able to craft it at 100%. I understand that, but I had all the materials. It should have known I had all the materials, and when I hit craft on the freaking shotgun to begin with, I should have been done. Roll the dice, tell me I failed or not. I should not have had to have stepped through all of that bullshit in order to get to that final craft to fail. I mean, I had all the subcomponents, I had all the raw materials to actually make the thing. It should know that, but it forced me to go back and chase down this huge list and keep crafting and crafting and crafting and crafting manually when it was totally unnecessary. Now, I understand initially it wouldn't work because I hadn't actually bought all the, or researched, learned all the recipes for the basic weapons. But once I had those, I should have just been able to hit craft, and it should have said, all right, do you have this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that? Yep, all right, let's go craft it and fail it. Don't waste my time and then fail it. Wow, is that annoying. Okay. Yeah, lesson learned. I should have stopped at that second to the last one. Nah, crafting from storage depends on the game. I don't need it to be universally true. Depends on the game and how annoying the rest of the inventory management is, and just how many times you have to move things around, and it's really, really game specifically dependent. That is sad making. I guess that's where, you know, the expert elite gamer saves, then does the attempt, then reloads, then does the attempt, then reloads, then does the attempt. Until he gets a success. You know, aka a big fat cheater. Well, what to do now? Yeah, look at this rain. It's a ridiculous amount of rain for what looks like a desert landscape. It's ridiculous. This place would be under a fathom of water if it really rained this much. Seems like 40% of every single day it's heavy rain. Yeah, that is disappointing. Should have looked at the number. Large part of my fault. Even at bolt action, we were only at an 80% success rate. We are only at 24 crew crafting skill. And that's mostly coming out of you. That's all coming out of you. You're the highest. Need to get him a safety helmet. Would have got us to 97 on the bolt action and 73 on the pump. Just by putting that hat on. Well, we can make it to musket, and then we're starting to run out of stuff. And we can make it up to standard pistol. All right. I think that's all I'll do for that for now. We learned a few things, and at least that is true. I think I used up so much of my raw materials that I probably can't do the vehicle crafting stuff I wanted to do. So don't show all. We got the rain harvester. Actually, no, do show all. That just shows the recipes. So, rain impact. Yeah, see, now I'm short on iron. That's a really iron and connectors. That's really basic stuff. Alright, screw it. Not gonna be able to do that for now. Should we go out and do another raw material run? Yeah, let's do another raw material run. What are we looking like? Everybody's fine. We've got plenty of space, not much money. Not much fuel either. I don't have fuel sitting in here, do I? I do not. I need to get a big old pile of fuel. And we're almost out of cash. With no creds. Yeah, I gotta get back to making money. We'll have to reset this. We definitely don't have enough money to make this trip yet. Need 15 rawhide. We've got 5 sitting in storage. That meant we were going to have to go... I think it was here. Yeah. And then across to here. So it's around the mountains, through the woods, up to there, then to there, and then get back out of there again. That's a lot of travel. So... let's see. What do we got over here? They need rations. This place produces rations cheap, so we could do a rations run to there. Next up needs ammo, a medkit, and ointment. We've got a pretty big stack of ammo. And they also do medkits, so we'll do rations and medkits with our cash. Problem's going to be fuel. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Has it? Yes. I wish you could set... actually, yeah, that's what I need. I need to set it to makes. Produces fuel. Alright, yeah, I've been doing the wrong thing on some of my searches. I want the production of fuel. That means it's going to be cheap. So, yeah, that'll work. So, we'll get some rations. We'll bring about some ammo and some med kits. We'll do a speed run to there. Drop the rations off. Then to there. Drop the ammo and medkits off, fuel up with our surplus cash, and then see how far we can make it the rest of the way. There's more fuel there, so fuel shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Depot. Select. It doesn't weigh much. We'll take a couple of hundred. Take all of the rawhide. Take some thread. Not planning on making anything while I'm gone. Base 50, buying at 30. Let's go... I got 4,800, huh? Wow, base 500. We're only buying at 443? Yeah, that's a terrible one. Alright, let's stop there. Fuel, water, and that's fine. Food's fine. Tires are fine. Everybody's in okay shape. Alright, plenty of food. I was hoping to get some of the environmental upgrades on the truck before I made this long trip. It's not going to work out that way. Do I really need to worry about that? Big payoff if we can get this done. If we get that delivered and get back again, I'll probably scoop up as much of the stuff as I can carry, grab some building materials, and we'll head down to do some setup at our town. Get some initial stuff built up. The pool of water, huh? I am going to say keep moving. Oh, we auto-stopped here, did we? Apparently bumping into it stops you here. Okay. We can pick up some chicken. And some vegetables. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, it's a good set of rewards. Just run. Alright, I gotta be careful of my cash. We don't have that many trade goods, and we're not finishing missions right now, so we're gonna run out of cash, and that'll be a very bad thing. I probably should have checked. I definitely should have checked for deliveries heading this direction before we left. I screwed that up. Whoa, down to 12 tires already. They don't have enough scrap.